And then he says, for too long, my people have been subject to malign magic. They should not be, they should not forget that the gods are watching out for them as well. So if you would like to appear as yourself and all that you are, we'd love to have you in our village because I think my people need to be taught a lesson in in piety. That's what he says.
Mhm. Well, uh, I am very thrilled, and my work here is done.
My work here is
I'm
done.
I've had a really long night.
Okay.
Um, and
Mhm.
I'm also biting my tongue as to suggesting to Mitsu and to the other samurai that biting
Mhm.
my tongue and thinking killing people and corpses and ghastly blood spurting and all that stuff is terrible, terrible, terrible. And I mustn't think about how much I think these people richly deserve it. I refuse to think about how much these people so richly deserve it. La la la.
La la la.
I'm just tired. I must need to meditate or something.
Needs must
Can't
meditate.
possibly be thinking that.
Okay. So Gregory, is Mitsu just watching this? Says anything? Does anything in response to this?
Yeah, I was imagining Mitsu during all that conversation, all that dialogue. You can see her like uh, uh, s- just near Jean, and at every important moment where she's an important statement, you can see like the samurai, you know, yeah, nodding at the right moment to see like listen to listen to
Ah,
like
right, supporting me. Right, okay.
like
Yeah.
socially supporting um the thing. So that's what. So I didn't interfere. I just
Okay.
nod so they can see that it's supported.
Okay. So,
I have a question.
yes.
Uh, so we don't have news of the others of the Ronin and the samurai, huh? Since the
No.
castle. Okay.
Suzawa and Ashitari have no one's been out of that castle.
Not
Oh
yet.
my
No one
God, they're still in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and the doctor too. Okay,
and the
and we
doctor
didn't
in
sleep.
prison. And you didn't sleep, so you're a little
Yeah,
tired.
yeah.
Subdual damage, I think, right?
That
Yeah.
is true, actually.
Eric, can I ask another question?
Yes, sir.
How do I make this screen so that this huge tile isn't dominating my whole screen?
Oh, I see. That's a
'Cause that's
that's
kind of
prob
annoying me now.
okay, it's annoying? Okay.
Now it is.
Ron, you click on the screen, and you have a little pin that you can click on.
Okay, I clicked
So
on it
you,
and the little pin, is that what does it?
yeah,
Oh, that's what does it. Ah, thank you. I saw
Yeah,
the
you
little
can
pin, but I didn't realize that pinning meant that. Perfect.
yeah.
yeah,
Much better. Thank you very
you
much.
can choose not to look at the screen share. That's
Mhm.
Zoom meeting
No,
mode.
that's not what he's talking about.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm seeing what's going down here, and, one last thing that the, headman what was he gonna say? Here's what the headman's gonna say. He says, "Thank you for getting us in touch, with our protective spirit, with our patron. But I don't understand something. Um, you are surely in a huge amount of trouble. Why haven't you fled back to where you came from or into the woods? Because they are going to come looking for you.
Who?
You, the
Us?
two of you, to both Gin and to Mitsu, says you're going to be wanted. Why have you stayed
I'm
here?
Okay,
I'm
I
I'm
answer to that. I say we fulfill our duties when we met them. That's what we do,
Okay, okay,
and that's what you should do.
all right, all right. So, boom, soon we're heading back to the village. Meanwhile, in the village, you remember how when you first came here, there was a fellow who's sort of the stand. He's like he's just sort of entranced by samurai and all their swords and stuff. The village guy,
yeah,
the
the
the nephew of the headman. Sura. Sorry, Sugo.
Mhm.
And Sugo is saying, uh, what's going on? Who's this lady? He's poked his head in the hut and seen her name is Tsumo, and seen this, well-dressed fancy lady who looks an awful lot like the spirit that was, the apparition at the edge of the village. What do you tell him, Rokuro?
Was thinking, can you kind of repeat that a little bit more?
No, I'll
I'm
just
trying
repeat
to,
it.
yeah.
The little guy is curious about who this very prestigious looking woman is
Okay,
in
yeah.
your hut.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of,
Also, he notices that she looks a lot like the apparition that was showing up over there.
this is a fine lady who, is helping to look after us. She's looking out for us.
Oh, good. Then I guess keep going, David.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, you make sure that she's taken care of because she's here. We've helped her, and she's going to help us.
Well, if she's in trouble, shouldn't we tell Lord Kumo and his cool samurai friends?
I'd like to step in here,
Yeah.
partly because the social rank thing. I mean, this is Haman on Haman, not Eta. But that's really the only reason.
Okay.
But I will address the boy directly because I am peasant on peasant here. Specifically, I want to make it very clear that he is to go nowhere near any violence whatsoever. He is supposed to remain inside a hut, and he is not going to go running around being a cool samurai, waving a stick and getting himself killed. That's all there is to it. That you are to go inside. You are to obey your father.
Yeah.
And
His uncle nods and says, "Get in there, stay in there, peek out the windows. No, don't peek out the windows. Sit on the floor and attend to her lady if she asks for anything." So,
and as I understand it, we've got, a rugged level 2 samurai here. We've got a unmentionable, highly useful wielder of whips and chains, and we've got a sorceress. We've got another samurai of unknown level, but no slouch, with a monster sword.
who is that?
Right? Isn't that the
Yeah.
woman that? No, wait, I get confused. Who
Yeah.
is the? There was
sorceress-
another. There's sorceress, and she's got the big sword, right?
Yeah, no, that was a family treasure, which is still locked
Right.
up inside the
Okay,
castle.
sounds good. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
And then we've got, but we've got a sorceress.
Yeah.
Correct.
We've also got the fellow that Rokuro rescued, right? The other prisoner,
No,
or the
but
other
doctor,
accompaniment,
still being held.
the doctor. Yeah,
The doctor's
Yeah,
still
the
being
doctor.
held.
Yeah. Yeah.
where is he?
He's being held inside Kumo Castle.
He's still in the castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
David was able to free 2 servants.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 servants.
Okay.
And there's potentially a Tengu hanging around somewhere.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but like that's good news. So the idea is, however, I mean, what's everyone so afraid of? I mean, these guys are going to come galloping out, and you'll cut them into pieces and not put them back together.
How many are them?
Could everyone please make a wit roll to see if you were keeping count of the samurai?
I think I've got it, but maybe my character hasn't. In fact, my
Correct.
character hasn't really met them very carefully, so
I
I
rolled a
do,
1.
however, roll 4. Ooh,
Okay.
a 1.
Okay. So
You
There,
you name them and their birthmarks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So in addition to Lord Kumo, you figured you could count about 10 samurai. Sorry, 13 samurai, 2 Ashigaru. Because remember, you saw
Mhm.
10, but then 3 guys came in from some sort of mission, so their numbers have buffed up a little. And that means also you can put Ashitari Kobe and Tsuzawa on there. So that's them.
How many?
Imagining that if they
Mhm.
oh man, now I'm wishing that we did, like, sink the fucking island in the middle of the river. Sinking Spider Castle does
Yeah, yeah,
seem a
yeah.
little bit more I don't mind. I don't know about you, but my sympathy for either Tsuzawa or Ashiga or sorry, our dudes, right? The Ronin and Samurai
Mhm,
who came with us.
mhm, mhm.
Does anybody care
Yeah,
about those two guys?
no, but the
No,
Really?
doctor.
no.
But
Yeah.
that's the doctor.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
Eric,
but uh, but
Eric,
but what?
sorry. How many Ashigaru? I just want to get this down.
Just 2.
Just 2. Okay.
You were able to count 2.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No, it's okay. Complicated information. Okay. So there we go. All right. So, again, there's been no immediate trouble from the castle. You guys want just a little discussion of what you plan to do, or can I jump ahead to the dawn coming up and the castle gates opening?
Okay, when you say the dawn coming up, do you mean a full 24-hour cycle?
Oh, no. I mean, a nice bright, the sun has come over the trees
Oh
completely.
yeah.
They can
Okay.
see well enough
So
to shoot
later
arrows.
in the
That's
morning, right?
yeah, later in
Okay,
the morning.
so in that case, I'm interested in what the two of you have to say, but
Confirm.
the fact is, I mean, God, I just don't want to miss role play my character. She's not tactical or anything, but what's so difficult? Burn the fucking bridge, leave them there.
Oh, so go on the offensive.
No, I'm not. Gin is just not okay. I'm stepping out. Gin is not able to talk about this stuff.
Okay.
Mm.
Right. I have nothing to offer about the tactics or what to do. It's just that, I mean, they gotta fucking eat, right? How do
Okay.
they eat? Peasants give them food. Don't give
Okay.
them any food. I mean, they
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
fly. I
Mhm,
mean, I'm unimpressed. So, but I'm going to step out. Gin doesn't know anything about this stuff.
mhm,
I'm simply folding my hands and I'm going to follow the direction of team leader who is Mitsu.
mhm. Okay, Mitsu, it's on you, Tsu.
Yeah. So I think we should do something because we have the capacity to do it. I would like to have a conversation. We don't have to play it, but with the sorceress to know if she's able to do anything if they get out through the bridge. Like
Mhm,
I mean, there's no honor. I don't think it's a dishonor to not fight honorably 1 against 20. You know, I
right.
mean,
Dirty tricks are honorable, evidently, if we go by history.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Mhm,
so.
mhm.
That's how I got it. So I'm
Mhm.
wondering if well, the bridge is definitely the thing I want to. Could
Mhm.
we ambush the bridge or something if they get out or something like that?
Well, that's a good idea.
Well, I would suggest that we sabotage the bridge so
Yeah.
that when they cross it, they fall in.
Um, I will remind you that it's not a bridge, it's a causeway. It's banked
Okay.
earth.
Mm.
Okay.
But
Okay. Okay.
at this moment, we'll just call him Shinten. It's his village. Shinten says, uh, I work with the earth. I can turn earth into water and make it turn into sludge.
Perfect.
If that is what you wish, I could do that for you.
I kind of
Mitsu?
like you.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Mitsu's on
should.
board then.
And I have a question, just to know, how often do we meet Sorcerer? And I mean, I'm wondering how I should relate to her.
She is a young person. She is of middle samurai status.
Oh,
So she is very well behaved and very civilized. Trouble is she
Sounds
has,
like you
yeah,
two even kind of talk each other's language in some ways,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
yeah.
She has been through a heck of a lot. Um, and what she says is, okay. She says, "I'm sorry. Um, we've sort of exhausted all my tricks. Without my family heirloom with me, I'm much less of the sorceress than I could be. But all the tricks that I use to try to get people to come to me, I can project my soul. I can create mists. I can create illusions, either of you feeling or hearing or smelling something, or I can also create doubles of myself. The what you saw is what you got. I've pretty much played out all my tricks.
And and the mist is kind of a good trick for our
Thank you.
situation. So we could just send mist to the castle and try to find this heirloom and then kill them one by one. I'm I I'm looking to recruit when I say that.
Well, I mean, that's. I mean, we can sneak in there and grab. I mean, I can do that. I can try to do that to sneak in and grab the heirloom. The mist will help, um, and perhaps even I can lure them out like in a chase, and then they won't be prepared. And then perhaps this thing with the causeway, they could be running into it while I'm running around that, and uh, and then it could be on.
Mhm. It seems like everyone has a say, and they've bruited some, or they've mooted. Sorry, they've mooted some options. So I'm going to say at this point, um, the not the big gates, but what do they call it? The Saley port, like the little door that one or two guys can go out of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a galump, lone figure. And so from where you are, and whispers from the village, oh, someone's coming, someone's coming.
Mm.
So you get a fella sort of in the main square, and he begins declaring, it's the Ashigaru, it's a low-ranking member, and he says, "Headman, headman, come to the square. I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you publicly and loudly. I have a message from Lord Kumo." Headman looks to you guys, is like,
I I
"Yeah,
advance. So I have I think I'm in I think I'm in my
yeah, you said you
armor.
were armoring up, yes."
Yeah, yeah. So I advance. I have my katana in my hand. It's not drawn, but it's
Okay.
my hand.
Yeah.
And I advance, like, speak to me.